Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So today I decided I wanted to talk about all of the books that I read in the year of 2020. Last year I originally had a goal of 100 books. Wasn't gonna happen, so I changed it to 70 and that wasn't gonna happen, and then I changed it to 52 and I ended up beating that goal and I read a total of 57 books. So in this video I am going to go through and list all 57 of those books as well as my rating for them. I don't want this video to be super long, so I'm not going to say too much about the book themselves. If I made a vlog of the book that I'm talking about, or it was in a wrap-up of some sort, I will leave the links to those videos in the info card up above. Maybe it's over here, so that you can go back and take a look at those if you want to hear more thoughts on the books and why I gave them the rating that I did. But yeah, I don't want this video to be super long, so maybe I'll say a sentence or two about them, but not too much. For the most part, I'm going to just be listing the 57 books that I read last year. I have a lot of them actually here with me because I read them here while I was living in this apartment that I'm in. But if I don't have it with me, it's either because it was an ARC that I got rid of or an e-ARC that I don't have anymore. So I am just going to be putting an image over here for you all. Otherwise, let's get into the video. Beneath the Sugar Sky by Sheena McGuire, I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. The Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware, I gave 4 out of 5 stars. The Seat by Chana Porter, 4 out of 5 stars. The Little Blue Kite by Mark Z. Danielewski, I gave 3 stars. The Sea Prayer by Khaled Hosseini, I gave 4 stars. Follow Me to Ground by Sue Rainsford, I gave 4 out of 5 stars. That one was a good one. It was definitely unique and genre bending. The Bride Test by Helen Huang, 4 out of 5 stars. I Hear the Sunspot by Yuki Fumino, I gave 3 stars. The Unspoken Name by A.K. Larkwood, 4 out of 5 stars. The Merciful Crow by Margaret Owen, 4 out of 5 stars. We Are Blood and Thunder by Kessia Lupo, 2 out of 5 stars. Not very good, definitely in my most disappointing books of the year list. In 5 Years by Rebecca Searle, 4 out of 5 stars. So heartbreaking. Chirp by Kate Messner, 4 out of 5 stars. Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare, 4 out of 5 stars. We have a theme going on this year. I loved my 4 stars. Lost Words by Joe Gillard has a longer title here as well. Definitely a little weird book, but 4 out of 5 stars. The Red Lotus by Chris Bajalian. Not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but 2 out of 5 stars. The Chosen Ones by Veronica Roth, 4 out of 5 stars. This one's very underrated right now, and I think everybody should pick it up. The Girl in the Stars by Mark Lawrence, 5 out of 5 stars. I love this one, my first Mark Lawrence book, and I definitely enjoyed it. You Let Me In by Camilla Bruce, 3 out of 5 stars. Another genre-bending piece of literature, but very good at the same time. Witches of Ash and Ruin by E. Latimer, 4 out of 5 stars. Love this one. Has a sapphic romance. Very good. Paper Princess by Erin Watt, 4 out of 5 stars. Weird, but good. Definitely a guilty pleasure. House of Dragons by Jessica Cluess. Disappointing, to say the least. 3 out of 5 stars. Emergency Planning for a Library of Questionable Legal Status by Caitlin Shimkus, 4 stars. The Guest List by Lucy Foley, also 4 stars. Furyborn by Claire Legrand, 5 out of 5 stars. Loved this one. Isaac's Storm by Eric Larson, my only nonfiction I read last year, but I enjoyed it. 4 out of 5 stars. The Gilded Ones by Namina Forna, 5 out of 5 stars. This one is coming out this year, February, so you gotta pick it up. Aurora Rising by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff, 5 out of 5 stars. The Winter Garden by Kristen Hanna, 4 out of 5 stars. Heartbreakingly beautiful historical fiction. Loved it. The City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty, 5 out of 5 stars. One of my favorite books of last year. Can't wait to read the rest of the series. Wicked Fox by Kat Cho, 3 out of 5 stars. We Hunt the Flame by Hafsat Faizal, 3 out of 5 stars. Made it onto my disappointing reads list. Take a Hint, Danny Brown by Talia Hibbert, 5 out of 5 stars. Loved this romance, so good. Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Acevedo, 5 out of 5 stars. I cried. Seasons of the Storm by El Casamano. This one was disappointing. 2 out of 5 stars on my worst books of 2020 list. Burn Our Bodies Down by Rory Power, 3 out of 5 stars, also on my most disappointing list. Sex and Vanity by Kevin Kwan, 3 out of 5 stars. It was fun, but definitely very dramatic. I did a full reading vlog of this, and you can check that out if you'd like. Year of the Witching by Alexis Henderson, 5 out of 5 stars. Absolutely devoured this one. Definitely a book you would want to pick up if you want to check out horror and fantasy combined. Red Island House by Andrea Lee, 3 out of 5 stars. This one is coming out this year, I believe in March, so check it out. Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno Garcia, 4 out of 5 stars. Definitely a very weird read, but totally worth it. Wicked and the Wallflower by Sarah McLean, 5 out of 5 stars. Loved this historical romance. So good. Devoured it. One by One by Ruth Ware, my second Ruth Ware of the year. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. Vicious Spirits by Kat Cho, I gave it 4 out of 5 stars, but it's more like a 3.5. Rage of Dragons by Evan Winter, I gave 4 out of 5 stars. Loved the action and the storyline, didn't really like the main character. We Are All the Same in the Dark by Julia Haberlin, I think the name is, and I gave that one 3 out of 5 stars. The House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune, I gave it 5 out of 5 stars, probably my favorite book of last year. The Daughters of Yeast by M.T. Anderson, I gave this one 5 out of 5 stars. This was a really good, beautiful graphic novel. The Red Tent by Anita Diamant, I gave 4 out of 5 stars. The Bone Shard Daughter by Andrea Stewart, I gave 4 out of 5 stars. Really enjoyed this one, and the animal sidekick in it is to die for. The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang, I gave 5 out of 5 stars. Loved this one. And then right after that, I read The Dragon Republic, also by R.F. Kuang, and I also gave this one 5 out of 5 stars. Then I read Heartstopper by Alice Oseman, gave it 4 out of 5 stars. Loved it. So cute. And it is a male-male relationship. A Deadly Education by Naomi Novik, I gave 4.5 out of 5 stars. Really enjoyed this one. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab, I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Cried during it. Very unique. You can tell that it is V.E. Schwab's baby for sure. And this is another one of my top favorite books of 2020. The Devil in the Dark Water by Stuart Turton, I gave it 2 out of 5 stars. Definitely my most disappointing book of last year. Sky Hunter by Marie Lu, I gave 3 out of 5 stars. And then finally, The Jewel and Her Lapidary by Fran Wilde, I gave 3 out of 5 stars. So there you have it, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Those were the 57 books that I read last year. I'm hoping that it wasn't too long of a video. At least I don't think it will be after it's edited. Let's hope so. Let me know down below if you've read any of these books and what you thought about them. I would love to know. How many books did you read last year, and how many books do you want to read this year? Also let me know that. Please like this video and subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you all next time. Bye!